What is up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Talking with Todd. My name is CJ Pierce, and I'm joined today, as always, by President of Northwest State Community College, Dr. Todd Hernandez. How are you doing today, Todd?
Phenomenal.
Sweet. It has been a short week here at Northwest State, and you kind of got to take advantage of the long weekend and doing something pretty cool that has to do with the success here at Northwest State. You want to share with us a little bit about that?
Sure. So every year, Achieving the Dream invites new colleges into the Achieving the Dream network. And your initial joining is for 3 years. And we just completed our 3 years. And in Milwaukee last week, the new colleges had the Achieving the Dream kickoff. So it's 3 days of just intense, this is what Achieving the Dream is. And on the very last day, they have a plenary session with a college president who is at a college with in the Achieving the Dream network. And I had the honor of representing Northwest State Community College at Achieving the Dream kickoff last week. And they really asked us, not because of Todd or President Hernandez, but really the success and the engagement that we've had with Achieving the Dream during our first 3 years. It was a lot of fun. I spoke to about 150, 175 people and just told our story. Guided Pathways to Success, TRIO, how we've transformed from a college that kind of we're here, we're available to, we really care about serving our learners, and we're very learner-centric. So that was a great honor, and so after my speech, I got to hang out in Milwaukee for a couple extra days with my wife, so that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. You gotta try the cheese curds when you're in Wisconsin. Did you try the cheese curds?
I am done with cheese curds. I love them, but my wife and I took it upon ourselves to order cheese curds appetizer at every restaurant we visited because we just wanted to try them all, and I don't need to have cheese curds for a little while.
Yeah, I feel like also too after that, it's like them from everywhere else aren't as good. Like cheese curds from Ohio, so you can pace yourself until you're in Wisconsin again, probably for that partaking in that activity.
Yeah, I will say my favorite were Easttown Diner, something like that. They very light breading, but the dipping sauce was a jalapeno ranch.
Ooh,
that was pretty good.
Yeah, that sounds delicious. I have to make a trip up there. It's a little bit of a haul, but for cheese curds, it'd be worth it. But there is a lot going on here at Northwest State, and we're really over the last year or so been having these conversations about kind of reshaping our identity as a campus with a new plan, a strategic plan with our the commitments with our master plan, and now with a kind of an update to our outward-facing identity a little bit. You want to share with us about that?
Sure. So for the last several years, we've talked about how Northwest State is your community's college, and we still are your community's college. But I feel there's a need for the community to discover or even rediscover Northwest State Community College. Just yesterday, I had a community member on campus and met with them for a little while, and then they took a tour of the campus and into all different classrooms, a bunch of different labs, and I met with them after their tour again, and the one thing they wanted to impress upon was like, we should be really proud of our facilities and our labs and the equipment we have. So you can tell it's used, like they don't just sit there and collect dust, but the labs were really clean, the classrooms were clean. They had no idea we had some of the capabilities that we have. So it's really, that Discover Northwest State Community College, that's going to be a conversation that we will be having, and I'll be spending a lot more time out in the communities in the next year or two than I did my first 2 years as president. So I'm really looking forward to getting out there, telling our story, and allowing the community to discover Northwest State.
Yeah, it is super cool. I think I was here not too long ago, and there were a group of community members that were meeting outside of the Cabin Fever out in the Oasis. And I got to talking to them a little bit and asked them what they were doing, and they were like, "Yeah, we've started coming here. We didn't even know this was here." And I think we're shaping Northwest State not only as a place for education, but a place for the community to gather. And I think is really cool.
Yeah, it is fun to go out into the Oasis there and just kind of talk to the community members that show up, isn't it?
It's cool, and it's the only coffee shop within a solid 10 minutes. So you got a good populace that's coming here pretty commonly. But yeah, so it's super cool. Discover an SEC. we've had those Discover NSCC days for a while, so I think it's a good identity to start walking towards.
Sure.
Sweet. So we have just a couple more things. The next thing we are bringing on in a temporary sense, a member to the team here at NSCC, and we want to make sure that everybody makes them feel here at home.
Yeah, we completed a RFP process for an interim chief information officer, and the Forelli Group was selected as the consultant. And next week, so by the time this airs, he'll already be on campus, but Peter Shroud will be an interim CIO for about 6 months here, and really just kind of looking at things, and he's going to help us kind of what does IT look like for Northwest State Community College in moving into the future. And so really excited about that, and I hope that we can all give him a nice, warm Northwest State Community College welcome while he's on campus and having his different meetings.
Yeah, for sure. It sounds like an important thing. So do we have anything else for today, Todd?
That's it for me.
Cool. Well, guys, thank you so much for listening or watching. We appreciate your time. We know it is extremely valuable. So thank you for sharing it with us. If you want to find out more about Northwest State Community College, you can check out northweststate.edu or come check out our beautiful campus here in Archibald, Ohio. You might discover something new. So guys, until next time, remember, stay excellent to each other and party on, my dudes and dudettes. Peace out.